Freddie Freeman is at the top of the baseball world. Hit the intro.
3-2 pitch is hit high. Long gone by Freddie Freeman. 5-4 Atlanta. Cortez delivers. Freeman hits the ball to right field. Gone! Gibby meet Freddie. Game 1 of the World Series.
He just solidified his place in history, but his lifestyle is definitely not what you think. So let's quickly start things off with his background and his insane early career. Frederick Charles Freeman was born on September 12, 1989 in Fountain Valley, California. His parents are Canadian, but raised Freddie and his two brothers in Orange County. Freddie credits his dad, Fred, for his dedication to the sport and says that his dad has been leading his batting practices since he was 4 years old. Shortly after, he became an Angels fan. At age 6, he started to practice against kids much older than him. The following year, he was placed on a team of 9-year-olds, and when he turned 9, he was assigned to play with 12-year-olds. During these years, his mother Rosemary went to great lengths to protect the right-handed first baseman's unique left-handed swing. Freeman attended El Modena High School, where he was a third baseman and a pitcher. As a senior, Freeman posted a .417 batting average and had a 6-1 record as a pitcher. He then signed a letter of intent to play college baseball for California State University, Fullerton. But a few months later, the Atlanta Braves selected Freeman 78th overall in the 2007 MLB Draft. He signed with the team for $409,500, foregoing his college scholarship. He made his professional debut with the Gulf Coast Braves that same year and was promoted to the Rome Braves of the South Atlantic League in 2008. After being named the Braves' 5th best prospect in 2009, he was once again promoted, this time to the Myrtle Beach Pelicans of the Advanced Carolina League. A midseason promotion to the Mississippi Braves of the AA Southern League was followed by Baseball America ranking him the 11th best prospect overall. After the 2009 season, Freeman joined the Peoria Saguaros of the Arizona Fall League. He began the 2010 season with the Gwinnett Braves of the AAA International League. Freeman was a part of the Braves' September call-ups in 2010. Let's briefly go over his professional career. Freeman made his MLB debut that same day, and 4 days later, he got his first MLB hit.
And a line drive is into center field, the first hit for Freeman.
Later that month, he hit his first home run.
Freeman jumps on the first pitch, and he launches a tape measure shot, his first career homer against Roy Halladay.
Though he failed to make the Braves' playoff roster. He began the 2011 season as the starting first baseman for the Braves. He managed a 20-game hitting streak during his rookie season, ultimately finishing second in the NL Rookie of the Year balloting. This bizarre play briefly sidelined him in 2012, but a few months later, he hit his first walk-off home run.
Fly ball belted, center field deep, Wood gone for.
A record-setting total of 19.7 million fan votes got him into the 2013 All-Star Game. This funny moment happened the following year.
Freeman jumps all over the first pitch and drives it deep center. That ball's going to carry out of here. He hit it to the Phillies TV booth.
Tom McCarthy is going to throw it back. Hey, great catch.
He spent most of the 2015 season on the injured list, but in 2016, this happened.
In the air, right center field. That's down for a base hit. And Freddie Freeman has hit for the cycle.
After a hot start in 2017, this pitch sidelined him for some time. An MRI revealed a wrist fracture in his left hand. He returned later that summer at third base as his replacement at first base, Matt Adams, was hitting well. He went on to make the All-Star team and accepted an invitation to the Home Run Derby. He also won the first Gold Glove of his career. And in 2019, he took home his first Silver Slugger Award. He hit his first Grand Slam during the shortened 2020 season, and 2 days later, he did it again.
Freeman, and it's hit in the air, left center field, and deep. It is another Grand Slam for Freddie Freeman.
2 Grand Slams in this series after no Grand Slams.
He went on to win his first career MVP award. In 2021, the Braves advanced to the postseason. In the NLDS, he hit this game-winning home run.
It's a fly ball to center field. Lorenzo Cain going back. Freddie Freeman's left the yard and put the Braves on top. They lead it 5-4 in Game 4 of the NLDS.
That home run advanced the Braves to the NLCS, and Freddie once again propelled his team, this time to the World Series. In Game 5 against the Astros, Freddie hit this bomb.
To pitch is hit high, long gone by Freddie Freeman.
The Braves defeated the Astros in 6 games, making Freeman a World Series champion.
This could be the last time these fans see Freddie Freeman in a Braves uniform here at home.
The Braves acquired first baseman Matt Olson from the Oakland Athletics and signed him to an 8-year extension, effectively closing the door on Freeman's tenure as a Brave. Freeman ultimately returned home to Southern California and signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers. He made his Dodger debut that April. 10 days later, the Braves visited Dodger Stadium, and they presented him with his Silver Slugger Award. And when the Dodgers played at Truist Park that June, they presented him his World Series ring. He dominated in 2023, but nothing would prepare us for his 2024 season. An ankle injury limited him through most of the NLDS and NLCS, but he still managed to produce. And in Game 1 of the World Series, this happened.
Delivers. Freeman hits the ball to right field. Gone! Game 1 of the World Series.
This was the first World Series walk-off grand slam in MLB history. He then hit homers in games 2, 3, and 4, becoming the first player to homer in the first 4 games of a World Series.
4 games, 4 home runs. You gotta be kidding.
His 12 RBIs in that series led the Dodgers to a World Series title in just 5 games. Freeman received the World Series Most Valuable Player award. Let's take a look at his recent contracts. After Freddie made it to his first All-Star game in 2013, the Braves wanted to lock him up. So that offseason, the Braves and Freeman agreed to an 8-year, $135 million extension. And that's nothing compared to his next deal. 2021 was the last year of Freeman's contract with the Braves, and he was widely expected to remain with Atlanta. The Braves offered him a 5-year, $125 million contract, but Freeman declined and became a free agent. The Braves then increased their long-standing offer to $140 million, but Freeman and his agent insisted on a 6th year. Freeman's agent gave the Braves an ultimatum, offering them 2 proposals and giving them 1 hour to accept one of them. The Braves declined both and pulled their offer off the table. In March of 2022, Freeman signed a 6-year, $162 million contract with the Dodgers. Now that we know how much he makes, how does he spend his cash? Freeman has made some decent money throughout his career, so it's no surprise he's made some pretty extravagant purchases, his first being this Aston Martin, which set him back a cool $300,000. But just wait until you see the homes this guy has purchased. In 2016, he bought this home for $775,000 in Roswell, Georgia. He converted the basement into an entertainment space with a bar, pool table, and enough space for a second living room. The 6-bedroom house also features an indoor pool and spa, and that's nothing compared to his next house. After being traded to LA, he bought this home in Studio City for a whopping $7.825 million. The 6,000 square foot estate includes a private courtyard, full-service guest house, infrared sauna, and upper deck gardens. The 4-bedroom mansion also features a massive kitchen and living space, along with a pool and pool house. Freeman purchased this home to reduce his 90-minute commute from Corona Del Mar. Now, when the Dodgers are in town, his commute is only 30 minutes. He's also a big watch guy and picked up this Rolex date for $16,000. Peeking now into his personal life, and trust me, it's not what you think. Freddie Freeman and his wife, Chelsea Freeman, started dating in June 2011. They were married at St. Regis Ball Harbor in Miami Beach, Florida in 2014. Before their marriage, Chelsea even appeared in an episode of Say Yes to the Dress.
My name's Chelsea Goff. I'm 23 years old. My fiance's name is Freddie Freeman. He is the first baseman for the Atlanta Braves.
The pair are proud parents to 3 sons, Charlie, whom they welcomed in 2016, and Brandon John and Maximus Turner, who arrived 2 months apart in 2020 and 2021. Together, the entire family is extremely supportive of Freddie's career, and they routinely show up to games to cheer him on. Some of his MLB friends include Chipper Jones, and during a winter storm, Freeman was stuck in a traffic jam. That wasn't until Jones, his former teammate, arrived on his ATV to rescue him. The Braves even turned it into a bobblehead night. He's also become very close with teammate Mookie Betts. Freddie holds Canadian citizenship since both of his parents were from Canada. His mother, Rosemary, died of melanoma when Freddie was 10. To honor her memory, Freddie always wears a long-sleeved shirt during games and even chose to represent Canada during the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Freddie has 2 brothers, and his cousin, Carson Brandstein, is a professional tennis player. Now at this point, you must be getting excited about his career earnings. As we mentioned before, Freeman just signed his biggest contract yet, so we are sure his net worth is going to rise. With that being said, his total career earnings to date are $183,739,000. Thanks for watching.